Hello everyone, this is Donna getting back to you with an update on the Field Notes booklet that I bought. When I introduced my Bunker passport size notebook, I was also introducing or spoke about this particular Field Notes series. It's a dot grid and the paper in this booklet is synthetic and it comes from the Expedition series. I believe that this particular portion of the Expedition series is the only one that has the synthetic paper in it. As promised, I contacted Field Notes explaining to them that I was not an avid ballpoint pen user and that I wanted some feedback on how to best use the Energel fine nib or fountain pens, or what I would call a wet ink writing instrument. They wrote back very kindly and said that the ballpoint pen, and you can see that the ballpoint did write the best when I did the field test, this being the ballpoint right here. The ballpoint pen is the best one to use on this particular kind of paper. However, they went on to say that if I wanted, they would send me other field notebooks to replace these. Well, I wanted to continue using this. I really wanted to explore the use of this paper, and I know Field Notes to be a very reliable source of or maker for notebooks. So I took this Field Notes notebook on a field test, and let me share with you. I inserted one, these come in, by the way, in a package of 3, and I believe they were around $9.95, something very close to that. So I inserted one of the 3 booklets into my new Field Notes size Bunker, and I pondered and pondered, and I finally decided, let's do another field test or ink pen test and see what happens. You can see here that I wrote with a gel pen. I don't even remember the brand of this one. Excuse me. I did a couple of entries with various fountain pens. This one is a very wet ink. And I again used the Energel. I want to share this with you. This is the Pentel Energel. Let me get this into focus. Pentel Energel. There we go. Maybe that's a little better. And it's a 0.5 nib. And you can see how fine this point is. It's extremely, extremely thin. I got these recently from Jet Pens and got a variety of colors. I find that I have such a large handwriting that it does me well to write as small as possible. I was not concentrating on the size of the script here. I was just writing. And then it dawned on me, a wet surface, the ink does not sink into this paper because of its synthetic nature. And I'm used to writing with fountain pens, so I cut down a piece of fountain pen blotting paper. I got a package of this from Goulet Pens, and very reasonable price, and I've still got lots left, and I've used a ton of it already. So when I wrote on these pages, I simply closed the book and blotted what I had written, and opened it back up, and lo and behold, all of the entries held very nicely. And I think this is another shout out to Field Notes for producing a stellar product, and I want to give a personal shout out for their quick response and for their excellent customer service. I seem to remember when looking at this particular Field Notes booklet with the synthetic paper in a previous, maybe it was a website, maybe it was a video, I'm not certain, that this was tested in the field in some sort of a very harsh climate, and it showed the new Field Notes when the video or the whatever started, and at the end it was well worn but everything inside that had been written in the book was well preserved. I believe that had all been written in ballpoint pen. None of these are in ballpoint pen, and you can see how nicely these are holding up. So I did want to get back to everyone to give you a follow-up on don't be shy about using the synthetic paper, but be wise about how you use wet inks in it, because you will probably enjoy having a piece of blotting paper. And I just cut this one to I hadn't have a scrap, and just cut this very close to the field note size. And you can see I put this little tab that no matter where it's sticking in this particular traveler's notebook, I can spot it very quickly by looking for this piece of tape that I adhered to the top of it. So there you have it, a viable product. Don't be afraid to order it. You will enjoy it. I am certain. I know I'm going to. And I just wanted to get back and give some feedback to everyone who saw the video where I first introduced this particular notebook with the not so happy ink test or pen test. This is Donna signing off. I hope everyone is getting ready to have a great weekend.